Thursday, August 4. Sing a new song to the Lord. Unfortunately, though we have access to some of the themes and lyrics of divinely inspired songs, we do not have any of the music. Of course, we worship in relationship to the culture in which we live, a culture that influences our music. This can be a good thing or a bad thing. Consider now the following texts. How can they guide our choice of music and worship? Here's 1 Corinthians 10:31. Therefore, whether you eat or drink or whatever you do, do all to the glory of God. Philippians 4, verse 8. Finally, brethren, whatever things are true, whatever things are noble, whatever things are just, whatever things are pure, whatever things are lovely, whatever things are of good report, if there is any virtue and if there is anything praiseworthy, meditate on these things. And Colossians 1, verse 18. And Christ is the head of the body, the church, who is the beginning, the firstborn from the dead, that in all things he may have the preeminence. Over the years, the question of music and worship has arisen in our church. In some cases, hymnal music has been given all but sacred status. In others, it is hard to tell the difference between what is being played in church and what is being played as secular music. What is important for worship music is that it should point us to the noblest and the best of life. It should appeal not to the baser elements of our being, but to the higher ones. Music is not morally neutral. It can move us to some of the most exalted spiritual experiences, or it can be used by the enemy to debase and degrade us. All one has to do is look at what some of the music industry today produces to see powerful examples of how Satan has perverted another of God's wonderful gifts to humanity. Music in our worship services should have a balance of spiritual, intellectual, and emotional elements. The lyrics, in harmony with the music itself, should uplift us, elevate our thoughts, and make us long more for the Lord who has done so much for us. Music that can bring us to the foot of the cross is the kind we need for our worship. Different cultures have different tastes in music. Music and musical instruments vary in our worldwide family. What is uplifting and encouraging to those in one culture might sound strange to those in another. Either way, how important that we seek the Lord's guidance in having appropriate music for our worship services.